if we can't do this. I don't think we can do this, realistically. Last time we were able to hold them off over the line,
at the head of the peloton.
but I don't think we will this time. Okay. Who was it? It's Bennett. Okay. Let's be ready to go.
He's a tough nut to be making off now. He's accelerating.
We have enough energy that we can just go now. Let's do it. This is it. This is it. I can feel it. I can feel it. This is a good one. We don't want to go into that sort of last kilometre on the mile. But
he's in trouble. It's not sure that he'll be there for the sprint.
Well, he won't be, because I'm going. There we go. I think we've got this.
There's movement at the head of the peloton.
We won at least. We won. That's not nothing. It's not nothing. Beautiful. Not even close. So last time we were 56, 15. The world record is 5 hours 13 23. So 5:58. That was worse. How was that worse? How was that worse than last time? We won. We won. Okay. So, what we're learning is the attacking strategy doesn't work. What does work, though, because I'm doing this. If it's the last thing I do, I'm doing this. And I think West Europe are our sort of ticket.
Welcome.
So what we're going to do is we're going to just ride hard every so often. Let's say about 10k before the feed zone. And then feed zone it up. I think that's... So Bennett is our guy that we're aiming with.
Hello and welcome to all. A prestigious setting welcomes this year's World Cycling Championships, London. The pure sprinters are the big favourites to pull on the rainbow jersey. This year really is a golden opportunity for them because the circuit is completely flat.
Okay, so
However,
let's just ensure a minimum tempo for the time being.
Teammates in order to keep a tight grip on the race and set up a massive.
We don't really care about the breakaways. That's what we've learned. The breakaways are not worth caring about. So what we'll do is we will fast forward ahead to the first feed zone.
By the head of the race. There are 15 laps to go.
And then what we'll do, I think, is when we get to a couple of laps after this, I think maybe lap... If this is thirds, it's going to be roughly lap 5. When we get to lap 4, we'll ride hard for a lap. I think lap 5 may actually be the one we want to do that for. We'll see. Because then we get to the feed zone and we can recover our energy. Is the plan.
The time gap with the head of the race is stable.
No, this is so hard compared to the other stuff because there's so little...
The breakaway is decreasing.
There's kind of not much you can do on such a nothing flat stage. Okay. So what I need to do now is just follow that overture, and then tell, I think, Drucker to tempo 100%.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
And that should help. I think is the plan. Oh, and we also want to have Mullen chuck his blue gel. That'll help him with energy recovery. Oh no, I fucked up. Drucker was meant to chug his blue gel beforehand. We messed that one up, but it's fine. Okay. Let's go back to managing the time gap to allow our team to recover slightly.
The gap is increasing. We don't need to ride for now. There's
That's
no way
fine.
dangerous for us in the
We need to
breakaway.
recover some energy for the time being. Okay. So Mullen is going to set a high tempo.
Breakaway is losing ground.
And then we're going to tell Mullen to follow. We're going to tell Drucker to ride 100 again. And drag us up again. Kung, you're going to follow for the time being to recover. Drucker is going to be the one who pulls us forward for a bit.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. Last time checked with the breakaway.
We're catching
1
them
minute.
far earlier than we did before, which is probably good.
The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend...
Okay, so Drucker now needs to follow. Kung can now... Okay, Dilla can chug. This is very complicated. Dilla can chug. And Kung can
Be caught
tempo
up that
100.
easy.
30 seconds lead for the head of
And now... Okay,
the race.
and now I think we're gonna have to...
Time difference between the peloton and the breakaway is steady.
We've ridden hard for a long
Breakaway's
time.
over. It's start all over again.
Are we still on set high tempo? Let's go ensure a minimum again for a bit, because... our guys need to recover their energy. I mean, to be fair, we can tell Pedersen... If we... No, Pedersen... We need Pedersen to have his energy. We need at least 2 guys with energy for the final sprint and stuff. What we can do though is tell Courtney Nielsen to chug. Oh. Moscon and Beastdom are going. Neither of them particularly
Looks like
scary.
the breakaway still has some gas left. It's still able to widen the gap.
We're about to
The
pass
head
the
of the
feed
race is
zone,
1.5
which means
minutes lead on the peloton.
now that we've entered the feed zone again, we're going to set a high tempo again. That should be good. It's gonna... Okay, it's killing Mullen. So Mullen needs to go back to follow. Dilla can now go...
Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist.
Okay, and now Dilla can go into follow mode.
Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist.
We have now killed Kung. I think we just go into manage the time gap mode. Okay, so Kung, you need to drink your juice.
The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers.
Okay, so we still have really good energy.
The breakaway is holding off the peloton, but it's going to be difficult.
So we're about to enter the final lap. We don't need to go until about 3 kilometers to go.
One man is alone at the head of the World Championships. He has a significant lead over the peloton and seems to be well set to pull off an exploit.
Okay, he can't be allowed to go.
Teammate has just been
Yeah, of course he has. He is.
Can't count on him any longer.
My team is like all dead at this point. But this could be it.
For the breakaway.
I really hope we don't...
Tight for the stage victory.
You're trying to run. It's still too early. It's not worth it yet. And if we can use these guys to drag us up, that's even better. Okay, so they're only 5 seconds ahead. This is very doable. Clutch. Yeah, these guys cannot maintain it. Whereas we can. So, we're now just going to go all out for the last kilometre or so. When we turn, we're passing the Queen's house, and when we turn onto the mall, we start sprinting.
Last kilometer. You've got to sprint.
And ideally, we win. Is the plan.
He's in trouble. It's not sure that he'll be there for the sprint.
And we win again, at least. The question is, though, was that a better time? I hope so. I don't want to have to set it to easy mode is the thing. Because I'm wondering if that's part of how they did it. But look, even better than last time. Absolutely beautiful. Nothing. I don't think we could have done any better there. So, we've been stuck in the... We've been stuck in the 555, 558 range. We want somewhere near 530. And our attempt is 554? How? That was our best yet, but it's still far below where we need to be. Have I chose the worst